Hi, I'm Fran Berry and Horse Racing Ireland have asked me to nominate 6 top rides for the past year's racing. Thankfully though, it's you that gets to vote, and here is my list of nominees. Nomination 1 is Rachel Blackmore and her ride on a Plutar. The key to this ride was tactics. A great jump at the second last. She was a half length down going into it. She came out with a half length in front, was in a position then to strike and pressed the button going to last, and Plutar's stamina really came into play. It was a ride full of cunning and guile.
A Plutar for another great one at Leopardstown at Christmas 2019 for Rachel Blackmore and Henry.
Second nomination is Shamey Hefner for riding Magical in the Irish Champion Stakes. This was a brilliant ride. Magical, of course, being beaten by Gayat at York 3 weeks earlier in the Juddmonte International, but the tactics were changed. They went forward to Magical and they eyeballed Gayat from 5 furlongs out, and Shamey pressed the button at 2.5 furlongs out. A very brave manoeuvre to do to take on Gayat, and it made all the difference at the end. A fine ride, well judged. Number 3 on the list is Colin Kinane for his ride on Siskin in the Irish 2000 Guineas. A top 2-year-old, he's favoured to give trainer Ger Lyons and Colin their first classic success, but he's drawn stall 2 down the inside, tricky draw, and no more so when you have 6 Aidan O'Brien trained horses around you. Colin though didn't panic. He just sat in mid-division on the rail, had a wall of horses behind him going to the foreign pole, but he waited, and when the opportunity came he took it. He made his ground down to the outside and quick enough to win decisively. A great ride, a ride of nerves and steel.
For Colin Kinane, Ger Lyons.
Number 4 on the list is rider Conor Maxwell for his winning ride on Glamorgan Duke at the Dublin Racing Festival. Conor was riding this horse for the first time. He was yet to win in 12 starts, but Conor bounced out, made the running in a huge field, dictated things, but going to the last fence, which was omitted, he got headed. Looked like he was going to finish maybe 3rd, but he'd saved a little bit for the end. He pulled a whip through his left hand and got him running to get back up in the dying strides at a thrilling finish. Fantastically well judged ride, great win for him and Connections.
Glamorgan Duke's back up on the inside of Trainwreck.
Number 5 on the list is rider Gavin Ryan, a £5 claimer at the time, riding Salt and Stall in the Galway Mile. This horse was drawn wide in stall 12 of 18 runners. Gavin didn't panic. He sat last on the rail, took all the chances, got the splits, bided his time, but he had 3 lengths to make up on the front running Nord, and he got there in the very last stride. Finally judged ride, brave for a £5 claimer. It doesn't get any better. Number 6 on the list is rider Paul Townend winning on Build Me Up Buttercup at Punchestown in mid-November. A superbly judged ride. This mare has suspect stamina at this 2 miles 2 furlong distance, but Paul judged things superbly. He bided his time, he delivered her with a perfectly timed challenge, going to the last to just pick up the lead on landing. However, her stamina began to give way in the last 100 yards, but Paul Townend was at his strongest on her to just last home and get the verdict by a nose.
He may on the inside of Build Me Up Buttercup.
So there you have it, my 6 nominees for Ride of the Year. Who wins? That's for you to decide. There's some great performances there. Get over to hri.ie to get voting for the winner.